Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first installment in the series of 5k to half marathon. Basically, before I decided to do these video series, I had already started the process. I'd only done a week. That's 3 running sessions, 1 strength and conditioning session and 2 flexibility sessions. So it sounds like a lot, but you've not missed that much. Today's going to be my long run, and obviously I'm going to start the videoing process from here. I can't get what I've already done back on video for you because I didn't video it. I'm not going to video the actual running process. I might video some bits along the way, but I'm not going to video it as a whole because I don't have an action cam, so the footage wouldn't be great. But I'm going to come back once I've done the 10k, let you know how it felt, let you know how my equipment worked out for me and what I'm going to do to recover, maybe what nutrition I'm going to use, and as much information as I can about my process and how it's going for me. The t-shirt you can see me wearing, I'm actually raising funds for them at the moment. This is one of the things that has got me out of the house and keeps getting me running, raising money for different causes and things like that. So I chose to do this. It's 50k in this month, in the month of August. So what I've decided to do, I said if I reach the minimum target of donations, which is £150, which I have, that I would double it. So I'm going to be doing 100k this month throughout the whole month. That's going to be a bit of a challenge in itself, but I'm going to do my training alongside that. So I will video come back to you after I've done the run and let you know how it's gone for me. Phew. Right, back from the run. We did 10k and we did it in around an hour and 4 minutes. I'll put a little bit of footage of the run here. Woohoo! And I'll put my Strava map and time here. See the coastline? Yeah. Right, as you could see from the footage, I was running with my son. My son is doing the fundraiser with me, and he's trying to do 50k in the month of August as well. In terms of the run, how did it feel? Well, the first 1 to 2k, I had a bit of discomfort in my hips from previous run. Did 8k on Monday, so a bit of discomfort in my hips from that. But that after around the 2k mark started to wear off. Then moving through into say the 3rd and 4k, started to feel it in my thighs a little bit, in the quads. But then that by around the 4k, that had all gone. Next to no discomfort whatsoever, and ran it an absolute, well, not an absolute breeze, but it was pleasant. It wasn't uncomfortable at all to run. Turn around at the 5k point, coming back, I felt actually really good on that run, really enjoyed it. In terms of my equipment, I was wearing Asics running shorts, Asics running shoes, and I was wearing the fundraiser t-shirt. The fundraiser t-shirt is a little bit heavy, a little bit thick, and it's nice and sunny here today. So wearing the thick t-shirt did get me a little bit hot, but I'm wearing that purely for the fundraiser. Usually I wear a Carrymore running top. I got quite a few of those, and they're quite breathable and keep your temperature, help you regulate your temperature a little bit better. As for the running shorts, absolutely brilliant. No chafage on the inner thighs. If you've ever experienced thigh chafage, it's a bit raw, a bit tender, but none whatsoever with those shorts, so can't complain about them. I think they're absolutely brilliant. And the running shoes, I've just got them. They're a new pair. Before these, I was wearing Carrymore Swift running shoes. But at the minute, I'm wearing Asics Contend 10s, I think they are. They're either 8s or 10s. I'll double check that. Well, I'm wearing those. They are a new shoe. After the run, not during the run, but after the run, I did have a bit of pain at the midsole region of my left foot, middle foot region, and I think that's due to me trying to change my place of striking. I was a heel striker. I've now ended up being a mid striker on my process to being a toe striker. So I think that adjustment in the running is what caused the pain, not the running shoes. The running shoes themselves are super comfortable. They seem to be very durable, and they're quite a firm ride. They're not a spongy. It's not a spongy foam on them. There is foam on them, but it's quite a firm foam, which I prefer. I'd rather have the increased stability of the firmer foam rather than the cushioning of the softer foam. But I do like them. They feel a lot better than the Karrimors. I am not sponsored by anybody. I'm not sponsored by Asics or anything like that. I bought them with my own money, and this is my genuine opinion. I think the Asics are slightly superior. Karrimor, absolutely brilliant for somebody who's just getting into running and doesn't want to spend a fortune. Absolutely brilliant. For some people, you might find that they're exceptionally comfortable and they work well for you. They did for me at first, but I found that I've got quite wide feet, so I spread over the sole a lot, which caused me to run with a bit of a tilt on my feet, which over time made them wear on one side, and then it started to affect my running, which then hurt my knees and my hips. Whereas with these Asics, the sole's slightly wider, so I'm sat on top of it, not over the side, and I feel a lot more comfortable in my running. So the Asics are slightly superior, but Karrimor, they could be brilliant for you, and they are super affordable. So if you've got narrow feet, give them a try. Just try them on. They might suit you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't get Karrimor and that they're absolutely rubbish. I'm just saying that they didn't work out for me, and the Asics seem to be working out really well. So that's the equipment I used. I also have a running belt that I got on Amazon. Not massively expensive. It's got 2 little water bottles on it. It does exactly what I want it to. It carries my phone and it carries some water, which is absolutely brilliant. So that's equipment. Nutrition. When I got back from the run, I made sure I took on plenty of water to replace the water I'd lost. I also had some aminos. I'm currently using Body Fuel aminos, the Millions flavour of raspberry, and it's quite nice. I've only just started using it, so I'll let you know as that progresses how well I feel like it's doing. In terms of food, so far I have had 2 Weetabix as my breakfast really, and that's what I had as soon as I got back from the run as my post-run meal. I will be having rice, veg and avocado for lunch. The rice is a boil in the bag rice or a micro rice that I get from Lidl. I think they're absolutely brilliant. They're quite inexpensive and it's nice and fast. Makes it easier to eat healthy when it's, or healthier when it is like super quick for you and you don't have to mess about with it. So yeah, I'll be having that for lunch, and I'm not sure what I'm having as my evening meal yet, but again, it will be as loaded with protein and carbs as I can to help my recovery and help me get back out there and run again. Because that's the aim really, isn't it? Get out and run as frequently as possible, avoiding injury and feeling as good as you can. I'm not going to go into too much depth with the food that I'm eating and stuff like that. If you'd like to know more, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. If you're a vegan yourself and you want to specifically know what I'm using to make sure I'm getting everything I need into my system, then just drop a comment, I'll get back to you. And in terms of equipment, again, I'm not going to go into too much depth. I'll tell you what I'm using and how it's working out for me, like I did with the trainers. If I think something's absolutely shocking, then I will be honest, but if I think something's brilliant, I'll be equally as honest. yeah, thanks for watching the first installment of the video. Hopefully you got a little bit something from it. All that being said, I'm sure you're had enough for listening to me now. Get out there and enjoy your own runs, and I will speak to you soon. On to the next one.